Sounds like you're just a general whiskey drinker. That's good.
Like I said, back in my 20s. I mean, you just give me anything. No, I think when it comes to Scotch, I just love the smokiness. I love it. And when it comes to whiskey in general, I just love the woody flavours, and I think the peated whiskies, that some of the best. I mean, you can get ridiculously peated. I don't know how peated is the one you've got.
I mean, it's their Ardbeg 10, so it's kind of like they're straight down the line. Like, this is our classic signature. This is what you're getting with Ardbeg. It's like kind of like what we were saying last week, Greg, about blended scotches being kind of better for pairing with food or cigars or that sort of thing. This, whilst it would go really well with some stuff, because it's just got one sort of strong flavour profile, if whatever you're eating or smoking doesn't match that, it's not going to work so well, right? It's just like, this is what I am, take it or leave it. And that's what I like about it. I'm like, when I'm in the zone for this, I'm in the zone for something really peated, really strong. Scotch drinkers Scotch, I'll go straight to the Ardbeg. So it's a 10 from me.
Nice.
Great choice. Absolutely love Ardbeg. So good. Okay, cool. I love it. The variety today. We're nailing it. So I'm going for a fact. God, we've all got connections to this. I've got a Balvenie 14 Caribbean cask. Now, Sean, you actually helped me get this. Don't know if you remember sending me a list of whiskies that you had a discount through somehow, and I picked this cask up. So normally it's quite expensive, but it was a bit discounted on this thing, which was fantastic. So yeah, it's really, really good. Basically, it's aged or finished in a Caribbean rum cask. I don't know how long exactly, but the minimum age is 14 years in there. It probably wasn't in the Caribbean cask for long, maybe a year or two. And it's just like toffee, just super sweet, but like a deep sweetness, not artificial at all. It's like dark sugar kind of sweetness, and it's pretty strong. So I would recommend maybe putting a bit of water in there or leaving it out for a little bit after you've poured it. But yeah, so nice. Balvenie is just a fantastic. It's a bit pricey, but if you can get your hands on a Balvenie, I can't recommend them enough. Not peated at all, no smoke. But yeah, this one is just very sweet and a little bit spicy. But yeah, love it. So that's what I'm on.
Those are the classic Caribbean flavours, aren't they? That sort of gingery, spicy cinnamon, but also that molasses, treacle, sugarcane.
Yeah,
all the stuff that they grow and make over there. Like,
exactly. Yeah,
that's brilliant. Has it almost got like a kind of a rum tinge? Are there like little rum hints in there? Maybe
it doesn't. Not. I mean, to be honest, I haven't drunk much rum. I've only had like spiced rum. And like I think rum drinkers would look down on spiced rum now. I don't think it's cool anymore. It used to be quite cool, but so I wouldn't know if this has got many sort of like dark rum or just light rum flavors to it. I'm not picking up anything particularly out there. It's not very malty though. It doesn't. You know how some whiskies you taste, it's almost like, well, you guys would know going through a distillery when they let you taste their new make spirit they've just made, and it's just like malted barley water basically at that point. And you just got all this maltiness, and you can get that in a lot of scotches, but in this one doesn't have that at all. It's got that spiciness to it, and it's just so sweet. It's probably the sweetest whiskey I've ever had. It's almost sickly sweet, but I love it. It's really nice. Again though, you have to be in the mood for it, and it's a very singular flavour that if you're in the mood for it, it's great, but maybe if you're not, then it's not so great. But I really enjoy it. And if you just I'm just putting it around the glass now, and it's like dripping down so slow. You can see there's definitely some sugar content in there still. But yeah, no rum notes that I can pick up.
Right, interesting. Yeah, I mean, even over the internet, I can see that it was sticking to the side of the glass.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's almost syrupy.
Yeah,
it's like kind of got a syrup thing going on. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Is it quite dark?
It's like it is. You can tell it's like a natural darkness. I think. I don't think there's any colouring in there. But it's a relatively sort of orangey dark, yellowy dark. It's a dark yellow rather than that orangey darkness you can get with like some like sherry cask ones. So it's like a very dark American oak barrel, I would imagine, and then it's that rum has put a little bit of colour into it.
Nice.
But yeah, really good.
Fantastic. We've got gas in the tank, boys.
Oof.
This is brilliant. Now we've made ourselves seem cooler than we are. Let's bring ourselves back down to earth with a second round of guilty pleasures. What we got, Sean?
Mine is TV, and I genuinely look forward to to watching this. And I laugh out loud every single time, guaranteed. And it's not that easy to laugh out loud when you're watching TV, right? So hats off to them. Great production. Yeah. But I wouldn't go out of my house and say to people, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
It's on a Friday night, Channel 4. It's Gogglebox. I love watching people watch TV.
Oh man!
I've done it. The plaster's off.
This is brilliant though. This because Bryan Adams was too cool. No one looked down on you for Bryan Adams. Whereas Gogglebox, I'm looking down on you right now. That's bad, man. very naughty.
And I stopped. I didn't watch it for like 7 seasons. I said never watching that. It's crazy. Surely that's not something anyone watches. And I somehow watched a couple, and I'm addicted, guys. I'm sorry.
Wow. Do you have a favorite? Do you know the guys by name? And do you have like a favorite couple or whatever?
I do know a couple by name. Yeah, I do.
Don't say a couple. You know them all. Come on,
they're all my friends.
That's what it is. They want people to think that they're friends with these people. Oh,
they're my Friday night friends. There is a brother and sister on there that cracks me up. Yeah, they're from Blackpool, I think. They're just so funny. So I'm sorry, guys.
Mate, it's all good. It's all good. You're airing your dirty laundry. It's absolutely fine. So the only ones that I know from the adverts are there's like an older guy with sort of grey hair, and he's like, is he smoking a cig while he's talking? And he's like quite camp, and like.
Has he got a wife?
There's a woman with him. I don't know whether it's his wife or his sister.
I think they're pretty old school Gogglebox. They've been on it for a long time. Yeah,
they're always on the advert.
They're in a caravan. Yeah, they're in a caravan, and they are very funny. Yeah, I can't remember their names honestly, but they are very good.
The fact that they're in a caravan as well like makes it better. That's great.
Yeah, it's a interesting selection they've got. I think they get paid like £1,000 a week. I was googling it. It's like why are they doing this? But they get paid like £1,000 a week, I think, for the household. Right. So it's quite a nice deal, and they just watch hours of TV. And I think it's genuine because they just watch so much TV. You forget the camera's there, and you just you know when you think about what comments you make when you watch TV, you can probably see yourself. Actually, you do talk a lot with your partner or whoever's on the sofa next to you.
Yeah,
and it's actually just some hilarious reactions to some Boris or Donald Trump comments or stupid TV shows like Naked Attractions. It's just hilarious.
Oh man, maybe I'm gonna have to give it a go. I can see myself sitting down and thinking, oh God, Gogglebox, and watching it for 4 minutes and being like, actually, I'm just going to make a cup of tea. This is quite good. Yeah. I'm just going to... No, don't change it. I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
I think this is a good challenge. Maybe if I find an episode I think is brilliant, I'll let you guys know. See, maybe you guys can add it to your list of things you never do. But if I find one, if I find a good one, I'll let you know.
So, yeah, we'll do a watch party. We'll do a watch party for it.
Yeah, because we've been watching some cool action films. We need to sort of lower the tone a bit with Gogglebox. Yeah. Maybe we need to watch somebody watching Rambo. Maybe we could make our own Gogglebox where we watch action films and then other people can watch us watch action films. How about that?
Look, it's a popular genre, like Gillette Soccer Saturday.
Oh,
it's just watching men watch football.
Oh God!
Right, and the fan base to that is pretty big. So it's a good concept, guys. Maybe we should think about the Rambo thing.
It's very true.
Humans like watching humans. You know,
it's like watching people at the train station, isn't it? It's like just people watching, right? Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So
nice. You've won me over, Sean. It's on the list.
Oh. God,
Greg, you watching it?
No, I'm not watching it. I don't have a TV license. I'm not getting one.
BBC are on you.
Yeah, man. There's going to be a knock at your door within 24 hours, I guarantee it.
No. Let them come. I wish they'd come. Anyway. Jesus, I didn't expect you to convert half the podcast to your
evil ways.
Evil ways, yeah. Okay, here's a quick question before we carry on. Are there not shows that you just don't watch? No matter, you might like it, you might not, but you just out of principle, you're just like, I'm not watching that.
Yeah, X Factor.
Just nip it in the bud.
Yeah.
You might love it. Yeah, okay. What about you, Sean?
Oh man, I think there's loads. I'm just trying to think. Sophie watches loads of stuff, and I can't watch that. I'm just trying to think. The Circle. That's a new like Big Brother, but it's like on a computer.
Yeah, is that the one where they're in like different rooms of a apartment block and they're like texting each other and stuff? But
it's a virtual Big Brother. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, exactly. And they're the old guy's pretending to be a young fit guy, but he's actually an old fat guy. Yeah. Nice. Now we're talking. Catfish. That's one of mine. That was one of my early guilty pleasures, wasn't it, Greg? Series 1. I admitted to catfish and enjoying yoga. And we immediately questioned why we were doing this podcast.
Yeah. We didn't speak for a week.
Yeah. Until the next podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. What's your guilty TV or film pleasure, Greg?
Okay. Mine's going very different. I'm going for a different angle to you guys. I'm going nerdy. So
I thought you would.
It's hard to spit it out. Come on, it's okay. We're safe. I'm safe. You're fine.
It's a safe space. Right. You can do it. There's only at least 12 people an episode listening, Greg. So don't worry too much.
That adds up. Okay, so it's not too bad. Come on, Star Trek Voyager. There we go.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know anything about it. I'm so far removed from this that I don't really get what's going on. But I know it's like a classic traditional nerd thing to watch. Star Trek, right? Yes.
I think it must be the nerdiest TV show. Or one of them. I mean, there's loads of different series. And this is the one with... it's not the one with Patrick Stewart in, which is good. That's Enterprise. I've seen a bit of that.
Right.
Again, I think it comes from... I used to watch it with Dad at home sometimes, John. I don't know why. It came on Netflix recently, so I just started watching it. And yeah, I'm getting through the episodes, you know. I don't watch a huge amount of TV, but when I'm on my own in the room and Caitlin's not about and we're not watching something that we both enjoy, it will be the first thing that goes on. And I'm loving it. It's the most cheesy sci-fi thing on the freaking planet. One of my first crushes, though, I will say, like a celebrity crush, is in it. She's not in it yet, but her name's 7 of 9. I don't know her actress's name, but she's a good-looking girl, and so I'm looking forward to her coming back in it. But,
7 of 9. That just the name is so nerdy. Like, just call her Liz or Amy or some name.
Half human, half machine.
Okay, great.
You can't have a normal name, can you? You've got to have some sort of roboty name. So yeah, it's I don't know. I just haven't talked to anyone about it. It's really weird. But yeah.
So I know you've got a load of secret nerd mates. Do you talk to them about it?
No, not even them. I don't think even they would watch it. It's too old. They're all whippersnappers, these lot.
Okay.
It's the wrong kind of nerd, because I feel like a lot of the stuff that I like playing games and I don't know, watching people play games. But like, it's cool now. Like, playing games is kind of the norm, isn't it? Whereas I don't know, when we were younger, definitely. No, I think it might be, mate. I think you're. I don't know, but it's becoming, this nerd culture is becoming like more acceptable.
Yeah,
but even Star Trek, I think, is outside of that sphere. Like, that's too much. Like, that's, I don't know.
It's kind of old school, like Dungeons and Dragons nerd, isn't it? It's not like Comic-Con nerd. It's like, like you say, living in grandma's basement nerd.
Exactly. It's not cool enough yet, but one day I'll be there. I'll be able to come out and with my Star Trek uniform on, and people will accept me.
So, Sean, did you notice any early signs of this nerdy behaviour in Greg's early life? Did you think, oh God, we're going to have a word when he hits 18?
I think it's always been there. It's always been there, Adam. I think there's this underlying nerdiness. that's always